All right. And once again, thank you all for logging on and joining me this morning. Thank you all for your dedication to your practice, not just our practice, but really this is a time for you to connect and go in. So let's go and close the eyes. And let's start by resting the palms open and then just to welcome in our morning. So backs and the hands resting on tops of the knees. But as you start to anchor down, anchor into the hips, find your position, find your seat, get comfortable. And it's going to take the time, roll the shoulders back, open up the heart, lift the chest. Feel that extension from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. So as you start to align the shoulders over the hips, align the body, start to begin that sense of, or you're starting getting a sense of that feeling of arrival. Welcoming our morning with a nice full inhalation. Settling in, grounding through the exhale. And just take a few moments here quietly, just checking in. Feel the breath as it comes and goes, and continue to tune your attention in. Soften around the eyes. Remembering what it is about this practice that continues to bring us back. And how our practice continues to serve and greet us. Maybe there's an intention you would like to set for your practice this morning, or maybe you set an intention for your day. Let's join the palms again in front of the heart. Let's honor that intention together with one chant of Om. Let's go and empty out the next exhalation. And all together, take a deep inhale. Beautiful. Open up the eyes, release the arms. Yogis, just come forward onto all fours. Yeah, go ahead and move your props out of the way. Let's actually, before we get into the cat-cows, let's take the knees out wide. Let's bring the sit bones back in the child's pose for a moment. Yeah, let's release that low back. Let the body just kind of drop and sink right in towards the floor. Stretch the arms forward out towards the front edge of your mat. And continue to press your sit bones back into the heels. Keeping the arms active, so as you press your fingertips down, press your palms down, lift the forearms, lift the elbows up away from the floor. Good. Breathing here. Good. Let's go and walk the hands over to the right side. And then continue to press your sit bones back. And then reach that left arm further out for that nice side body stretch here. Good. And let's walk it back to center. And we'll take it over to the left side. All right, let's bring it back to center. Yogis, just come forward onto all fours. Let's go bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw the knees underneath the hips. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Good. Arms, elbows straight. Together, take a deep inhale, lift your chest. Yeah, let the ribs drop, let the belly drop. Then as you exhale, push down into the earth, round the spine. Take your chin to the chest. Good. Let's keep it flowing. Deep inhale. And exhale. Open up the heart, inhale. And exhale. Continue on your own. And use this time to develop your breath. So those of us who are familiar with Ujjayi Pranayama, begin that process. Yeah, just warming it up. Good. Let's do two more. Good. Inhale to neutral, flat back. Let's keep that left palm grounded. Yogis, when you're ready, take your right arm out to the side for an open twist. Good. As you exhale, slide that right arm underneath, right behind that left arm. Coming onto your shoulder, release the ear to the floor. And reposition your left hand a little bit. You want to make sure that the hips stay right over the knees. When you're ready, start to press down, lean back into the twist. Good. Breathe. All right, let's bring it back to center. Right palm down. And then second side, left arm out to the side, open twist. Good. As you exhale, thread it through. And reaching out to that right side as you come onto the shoulder, ear to the floor, reposition your right hand a little bit. And then when you're ready, press down, lean back, turning, twisting to the side. Good. Let's come back to center. All right. And then when you're ready, curl the toes under, pick the knees. Let's lift the hips up. Press back into our first down dog. Give yourself some space. Walk the feet back. Check in with the palms. Make sure that they're on that same plane, lining up the wrist creases with the front edge of your mat. If you're working with tighter shoulders this morning, slightly turn the palms away from the center. Wrap those out up arms in. Good. And stretch and lengthen back. Yeah, if you need a few moments warming up the legs, feel free to take it here. And that can be really tight in the morning. All right, settling in. If you need to, keep the knees softly bent. Otherwise, continue to straighten up the legs, roll those inner thighs back, send your hips away from the shoulders. Backs of legs driving into the heels, heels driving towards the floor. Keep the inner thighs engaging inwards. Good. All together, take a deep inhale. Nice full breath out. Beautiful. Shifting forward on the inhale, high plank. Let's bring the shoulders right over the wrists. Pausing, breathing here. Lift the lower belly, lift the inner thighs. Get really buoyant here. Lift your chest forward to the front. Good. As you exhale, raise the hips up, come back to downward dog. So we do that again. Inhale, forward, high plank. And exhale all the way back. 3 more. Inhale. Yes, stretch the spine forward as you reach to the heels. Exhale, downward dog. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. All right, soften the knees. Let's go and gently walk the hands all the way back to the feet. So coming to the rear of the mat, heels to the floor. Rest your belly onto your thighs. Hang heavy over the legs. Grab a hold opposite elbow here. Gently sway the body from side to side. Yeah, loosen up the neck. All right. Keep the knees bent. Take the hands behind the hips. Clasp the palms together. Then as you inhale, straighten up the arms. Reach the arms overhead. Yeah, take your chin to the chest. Roll the shoulders back and up. Hold and breathe. Good. And then bend your knees. Release the arms, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana at the rear of the mat. Toes pointed forward. Good. Draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone under. Let's take that right hand to the waist. Cross your left elbow over to the right thigh for a twist. Good. Palms together. That's it. Take an inhale, reach your chest. Good. Push down deep in a twist as you exhale. Lean back. Think back bend upper chest. Let's take the shoulders back. As much as you can, line up those knees. Draw your outer left hip back. Breathe. Very good. Stay in your chair. Inhale, come back to the center, facing forward. We'll take the left hand to the waist. Second side, right elbow crosses over. Palms together. Lining up those knees, take an inhale. Again, lengthen forward, chest out to the front. Good, ring it out as you exhale. So as the shoulders draw down the back, lean back a little bit, even tilt your head back a little bit. Good. Inhale, come back to center, facing forward, arms up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Good. Let's walk the hands forward, back to downward dog. All right, same position with the hands. Push into the palms, stretch and lengthen back. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, shifting forward, high plank. Let's bring the knees to the floor for this first round, and then lower all the way down to the belly as you exhale. Take the time, lengthen the legs back, bring the inner thighs together. Walk the hands back by the ribs, elbows in. Yogis, on your next inhalation, low Bhujangasa, low cobra. Good. Lead with the heart. Exhale, release, come back to the earth. So do that again. Inhale, lifts. Exhale to lower. Good. Deep inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale. This time, push the floor away, curl the toes under, come back, downward dog as you exhale. Breathe. All right, yogis, from the inseam of the right leg, float the right leg up, reach the heel. Exhale, knee forward, softly step it through, top of your mat, right of center. All right, runner's lunge, walk the hands back underneath your shoulders. Feel free to use your blocks for support. Yogis, just get that back leg straight. Good. Take an inhale, gazing up to the horizon, reach your chest. All together, as you exhale, push into the front heel, shift the hips back as you straighten out the front knee. Good. Inhale, rebend, come back into your lunge. Exhale, once again, straight and fold. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come back onto your lunge, right knee over the heel. Let's bring that left knee to the floor. Push off the front foot, slowly rise, coming into a low lunge. As you come up, draw the navel in, sending the tailbone straight down. Yogis, rise and lift up out of the waistline. Breathe. Now keep those inner thighs pulling in towards one another. Good. Take one more breath in. All together, exhale, release, hands down. Straighten out the back knee, inhale. Exhale, step that right foot back, downward dog. Good, hold and breathe. All right, second side, left leg rises, inhale, reach the heel. Stretch, lengthen back. Good, as you exhale, knee forward to the chest. Push into the earth, lift the lower belly. Let's step it through, top your mat, left to center. Walk the hands back, set yourself up for the lunge. Grab any support you need. Back leg straight. Yogis, when you're ready, lift your chest, gazing out to the horizon. Good, as you exhale, straighten out the left knee. Inhale, come back into your lunge. Exhale, once again, straighten and fold. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. Inhale, come back into lunge. Left knee over the heel, right knee releases to the floor. Push off that front foot, slowly rise, low lunge. Draw the navel in, sending the tailbone straight down, rising, lifting up out of that low back. Breathe. Good. Take one more breath in. All together, exhale, release, hands down. Pick at the back knee, inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, step that left foot back, downward dog. So once again, stretching away from the earth, press those inner thighs back. Maybe notice if there's any changes in your down dog. Good. Shifting forward, inhale, high plank. And then once again, knees to the floor as you exhale, lower down to the mat. Toes release back, inner thighs together for low cobra. On the inhale, slide the heart forward and up. Maybe going a little bit deeper. Exhale, release, chest to the floor. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Push the floor away, curl the toes under, downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe. All right, yogis, bottom of your next exhalation, bend your knees. Gaze look forward. Lightly step or spring into the top of your mat. And as you go to the top, hands on knees, stretch your spine forward, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold, release over the legs. Once again, inhale halfway. Exhale, hinge and fold. Soften the knees, sweep the arms out to the sides, rising up on the inhale. Yes, stretch tall, big opening. Exhale, join those palms right down the center. Good, standing tall at the top of your mat. Spread the toes, get the 4 corners of each foot rooting to the floor. Let's take the arms down by our sides, turn the palms open. Line the shoulders right over to the hips, right over the heels. Good. And when you're ready, ground to the feet, sweep the arms out to the sides. Big, tall opening. All together, exhale, forward fold, flat spine as you come down. Inhale, lengthen, reach your chest. Exhale, step your left foot back, deep lunge. Back knee to the ground. Push off the right heel, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Yeah, lean back, lift the heart. Exhale, release, hands down. High plank on the inhale, step back. Lower chaturanga as you exhale. I'm going to give you the choice, either cobra or up dog on the inhale. Lift your chest. Shoulders back. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Good. Left leg rises. Inhale, reach to the heel. Exhale, step it through, top your mat. Right knee releases. Low lunge, inhale, rising up. Yeah, peel it open as you reach tall. Exhale, release, hands down. Right foot forward, inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, forward fold, release. Push to the heel, circle up to rise on the inhale. Back to center, exhale, palms to the heart. Keep breathing, inhale, rise, sweep the arms up. Stay with the breath as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back. Back knee to the earth. Push off the left heel, low lunge, rising up. Exhale, release. High plank, inhale. Yeah, feel free to skip or modify at any time. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Take your time. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg rises, inhale. Push the floor away. Exhale, step it through. Right foot, top of your mat. Back knee to the ground. Low lunge, inhale, rising up. Exhale, release, hands down. Stepping forward, inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, forward fold and release. Push to the heel, circle to rise, inhale. Back to center, exhale, palms to the heart. Moving forward, inhale, sweep the arms up. Forward fold as you exhale, flat spine as you come down. Fingertips down, inhale, reach your chest. This time, bend the knees, punch your palms, either step or land it back into chaturanga. Yogis, take your time. Deep inhale, rise. Downward dog as you exhale. Good. Hold and breathe here. Good. Bottom of your next exhalation. Bend your knees. Look forward. Lightly step or spring it to the top of your mat. Reach your chest, lengthening away from the hips. Exhale, forward fold, release. Push to the heels, circle to rise on the inhale. Palms down the center as you exhale. Keep it flowing. Inhale, rise. Forward fold, exhale, flat back. Fingertips down, inhale, lift. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float it back, chaturanga. Again, take your time. Feel free to modify. Feel free to skip the vinyasas at any time. Downward dog, exhale. Again, you're just managing energy. You're managing the flow. Same time you're listening to the body, right? If the body tells you it needs rest, then rest. If the body tells you you can go deeper, go deeper. If you need to pull back, pull back. But the idea is to keep the energy balanced. Good. Bottom of your next exhalation, bend your knees. Gaze or look forward, lightly step or swing it to the top. Again, reach your chest, lengthening away from the hips. Exhale, forward fold, release. Good. Push to the heels, circle to rise, inhale. And exhale, palms down the center. One more, inhale, rise, circle up. All together, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, reach your chest. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float it back, chaturanga. So again, take your time. Deep inhale, rise. Downward dog, exhale. Breathe. Reach from the inseam of the right leg, float the right leg up, reach to the heel. Exhale, knee forward, softly step it through, top your mat. Right of center, let's keep that back knee straight. Take your hands to the hips, push off that front heel, slowly rise, coming all the way up into a high lunge, shoulders right over the hips. Let's sink the hips down, point that right knee straight ahead. Draw the belly upwards, lifting up off the thigh, getting the pelvis into that neutral position. Yogis, hug those inner thighs, engage those outer hips in. When you're ready, sweep the arms out to the sides. As you come to the top, let's turn that left palm away. We'll take a side bend. Right hand will grab a hold of that left wrist. Reach up and over to the right side. Good. Stay and hold. Breathe here. Good. And you'll come back to center. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Breathe. Second side, left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, softly step it through, top your mat, left to center. Feet hip width apart. Take your hands to the hips, and then rising, coming all the way up into that high lunge. Second side. Yeah, feel free to adjust your stride, adjust your stance. If you need to widen your stance for a little bit more stability, go and move your left heel off to the side a little bit. Sink the hips down. Yeah, push that in the right thigh back, navel in. When you're ready, arms out to the sides, rising up. Good. Let's turn that right palm away. Left hand will grab a hold of the wrist. Up and over now to the left side. Breathe. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to the earth. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Ride the entire exhale back to downward dog. Breathe. All right, let's keep those arms, elbows straight. From the inseam of the right leg rises, reach the heel. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, push down into the earth, lift the lower belly up and in. Good. Reach and lengthen back, inhale. Exhale, down the center, knee to chest, hug, squeeze and lift. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Pick up the knee. Yogis, place your right foot forward, top of your mat, right of center. Knee right over the heel. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let's get that back leg straight. We're going to set up for the twist. Take your right hand to the waist. Draw the outer hip back. Gaze forward to the front. And when you're ready, as you exhale, ring it out. Turn the belly. Turn the ribs. Turn your chest to the side. Yeah, let's get that right shoulder over the left. Keep that right hip in. And when you're ready, top arm reaches away. Breathe. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, top arm down, face the floor. Spin your left heel flat to the mat. Squeeze that right buttock in. Take your left arm, reach out to the front. Yeah, keep that front knee right over the heel. Push into your back foot. Slowly rise, coming to warrior two. Good. Face on the left side. Adjust your stance if you need to. Sink and settle in. Let's get the shoulders right over the hips. All right, holding, breathing here. Yeah, give a little bit more attention to that front knee. Hug it over to the right side, keeping the hip open. Good, let's breathe here. Yeah, listening to the incoming, the outgoing of the breath. Good. Yogis, when you're ready, straighten up the right knee. Let's go and walk that left heel in a step, shorten your stride, point the toes forward, setting up for Trikonasana. When you're ready, lean forward, deep in that hip crease, reach out past the toes. Good, right hand down, either hand onto the leg or hand onto a block. If you're using the block, have it to the outside of the heel. Press your big toe into the floor and engage that front thigh, wrap the right buttock under. Let's try that left hip, left heel into the earth. When you're ready, spin your chest over to the left side, turning, twisting open to the left, and then adding that top arm whenever you're ready for Trikonasana. Breathe. Soften the top left ribs down into the right. So you actually start to bottom out to that right side and getting a little bit more space and length. So you're aiming towards equal length through right and left sides of the body. Or the torso, I should say. Good. Inhale, come back to stand. As you exhale, rebound, front knee, sink the hips down, slide that left heel a little bit further back, get into position. Warrior two. Yogis, when you're ready, turn that right palm open. Let's reverse it back. Drop the left shoulder down, reverse it back, open it up. Beautiful. Exhale, circle the hands back to the earth. High plank, inhale. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Take your time, downward dog as you exhale. Breathe. All right, when you're ready for the inseam of the left leg rises, reach the heel. You're gonna keep the hips squared, stretch and lengthen back. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee to the chest. Push down into the earth, lift the lower belly up and in. Good, reach and lengthen back, inhale. Good, exhale down the center, knee to chest, hug and squeeze. One more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, step it forward, top your mat, left to center. All right, let's keep that back leg straight. Come up onto the fingertips, square up the hips. Send your chest forward to the front. When you're ready, take your left hand to the waist or the outer hip here. Draw that outer hip back, get it right behind the knee. Good, take an inhale, reach your chest. Good, when you're ready, as you exhale, bring it out. Wrap the ribs, turning, twisting over to the left side. And then adding that top arm up whenever you're ready. Let's keep that back leg firm. Push your right thigh, right leg straight. Breathe. Good. One more breath in. All together, exhale, release, top arm down. Spin that right heel flat. Squeeze the left buttock under. Good. Take that right arm, reach forward out to the front. Yogis, when you're ready, push out that front heel, rising up warrior two, second side. Yeah, widen out your stance. May have to slide that right heel a little bit further back. And start to sink and settle in. Watch that front knee, hug it over to the side, keeping the hip open. Good, hold and breathe here. Good, now next exhalation, straighten up the left leg. Shorten your stride. Bring that right heel in a step. Turn the toes inwards, heel away. And when you're ready, lean forward, deep in that hickory. So the pelvis is just tilting over that front thigh. The upper body's going along for the ride. Take that left hand down, either hand onto the leg or hand onto the block. Turning, twisting your chest over to the right side. Yeah, let's roll that right shoulder back. Squeeze that left buttock under. Top arm reaching away from the chest when you're ready. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to stand. Exhale, rebend, front knee, sink the hips down. Yeah, maybe move that right heel a little bit further back, give yourself some space. Yogis, when you're ready, turn that left palm open, reverse it back on the inhale. Yeah, peel it open, reach back. Beautiful. Exhale, circle the hands back to the earth. High plank, inhale. Nice and easy. Chaturanga, exhale. Deep inhale, rise into your back bend. Take your time. Downward dog, exhale. Breathe here. Beautiful. Let's go and bring the knees to the earth. Take a moment in child's pose. Sit bones back. And again, yeah, take those knees out wide. Press the forehead down and just relax the arms, relax the shoulders. All right, let's go gently walk the hands back. Sit back under the heels, lean over to one side. Bring the legs out to the front. All right. Let's keep the left leg straight. Slide the right heel in. And then as you drop the right knee out to the side, place your right ankle right on top of the left thigh there. So right knee out to the side, left leg straight. We'll take the hands back behind us, palms to the floor. Fingertips forward. Let's go and slide the left heel in, left foot to the floor. Keep your right foot flexed towards the knee. Very mindfully guide your right knee away from the chest. After that opening in the hip here. Good. Let's take the shoulders, roll them back, lift your chest. Yogis, when you're ready, inhale, press into the heels or press in that left heel, lift the hips up. Lift the chest. Good. Exhale, gently release it down. So do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. That's it. And exhale. Beautiful. Slide your left leg forward. Cross your right foot all the way over the left leg. So right foot over to the opposite side of that left leg. Hug that right knee in. Take your right hand behind us. Keep your left leg straight. Let's take the left arm forward and up. Good. As you exhale, turn and twisting over to the right side, cross your arm over. Press your arm right up against the leg. Good. Draw the low back in, lift the heart, lift the chest. Let's roll that right shoulder back. As you exhale, deep and turning, twisting, take your gaze over to the right shoulder. Breathe. Good. Gaze back to center. And release the arms, release the twists, uncross the legs. Shake it out. All right. And then changing sides. Just going to slide that left heel in. Excuse me. Drop that knee out to the side. Place the ankle right on top of the thigh. All right. Hands back behind you, palms to the floor. This time, slide that right heel in. Again, keep that left foot flexing towards the knee. Draw your left knee away from you. Roll the shoulders back with the heart. There you go. Elbows in. Next inhale. Press down. Lift the hips up. Beautiful. Exhale. Release. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Slide that right heel forward. Cross your left foot all the way over. Just keep that right leg straight. Yogis, take your left hand behind us. Right arm extends forward and up. As you exhale, turning, twisting over to the left side. We'll cross it over, press your arm right up against the leg. Take an inhale, low back draws in, extending upwards. Then as you exhale, deepening, turning, twisting, take your gaze over to the left shoulder. Breathe. Good. Gaze back to center. Release the arms, release the twists. Uncross the legs. Shake it out. All right. Yogis, cross your legs. Come forward, vinyasa, or straight to down dog. Good. Take a few moments in your down dog. Press those inner thighs back. Get that nice stretch of the spine here. All right, next inhalation, shifting forward, high plank. Bring the knees to the floor. Let's lower all the way down to the mat. Come down to the floor. Stretch your legs back. Let's take that right arm out to the side, palm down. Keep the left palm next to the chest. We're going to roll over to the right hip. Drop your left heel back behind you. Good. Ear to the floor. Breathe here.
Good. Let's come back to center. Chest to the mat. Second side, left arm out to the side, right palm slides in, over to the left hip. Good. Let's come back to center, chest to the floor. All right. Legs together, inner thighs together. Yogis, take your hands behind the hips, interlock the fingers. Setting up for the C class. Let's take those shoulders back, walk your shoulder blades in. Good. Toes to touch. On your next inhalation, lift your chest. Shalabhasana. Lift the arms away from the hips, pull the heart forward. Gazes to the floor, just slightly out in front. Now from the inner thighs, float the legs, reach out to the toes. Breathe. Good. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release. Turn the head to one side. Let's melt right in the mat. Ear to the floor. Relax. Good. Let's turn the head to the other side. All right, head back to center. Last round, inner thighs together, toes to touch. Hands behind the hips. Take the aqua class, switch the crossing of the fingers. Start to activate the legs, all 10 toes pressing down. Yogis, when you're ready to roll your shoulders back, reach your arms back. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Lift those arms away from the hips. From the inner thighs, now start to float the legs. Reach out to the toes. Breathe here. Good. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Head to one side. Bend the knees and then very gently sway the heels from one side to the other. Let's turn our head to the other side. All right, Release the legs down. Let's bring the head back to center. Slide the palms next to the chest. Yogis, press up hands and knees. And then very briefly, just come back in a child's pose. So again, knees wide, sit bones back. Yeah, take the arms, stretch out to the front. Good. Just going to walk the hands back. Sit back under the heels. And then once again, let's swing the legs around to the front. And let's come onto our backs. Come on down. All right. Let's start by bringing the knees into the chest. Apanasana. Place your hands on the fronts of the knees. And as you pull the knees in, press your spine, press the low back into the floor. Keeping the hands on the fronts of the knees. As you inhale, draw your knees forward away from the chest. Notice how that lower lumbar curves comes back. As you exhale, pull the knees right back in, making it flatten the spine into the floor. So do that again. Inhale, knees forward. And exhale, gently squeeze, press yourself down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. And then feet to the mat. Yogis, step your feet wide. Take the arms out to the sides into a T. Feet on the floor. I'm going to sway the knees all the way over to the left side. Adjust the upper body, adjust your shoulders. Take your gaze over to the right arm. Option here if you want a little extra, pick up your left heel, just place it right on top of the right leg. If it's too much, then yeah, you can always skip that. Good, breathe here. Let's bring the gaze back to center. Release out that foot off the top, sway the knees back to center, adjust your hips. Let's take it over to the second side. Keeping the feet wide, knees will fall to the right. Make the adjustment in the upper body. Take your gaze over to the left arm. And if you're going for that little extra, pick up the right heel, place it right on top of the left leg. Good, breathe here. Yeah, continue to slow the breath down. Good. Let's bring the gaze back to center. Release that right foot off the top. Bring the knees back to center. Adjust your hips. And then one last time, let's bring the knees in. Wrap the arms around the legs. Give yourself a big hug. Nice big squeeze here. Beautiful. And let's go and release. Yogi, stretch the heels out towards the corners of your mats. Clear your space. Make sure all your props are out of the way. But feel free to add any extra support. If you want something underneath the knees, like a blanket, or maybe something behind the head, if you just want to cover yourself up, feeling a bit chilly, throw on some layers. Get as comfortable as you can. Take the time, walk the shoulders in and down, away from the ears. And again, palms open, eyes closed. And just going to empty out the next exhalation. And then all together, take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And let's hold at the top of the inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And let the body rest. Just continue to stay in that constant state of observation. Simply observing, watching. As the body continues to process all that energy, all that information. As the body continues to soften and relax, feel that plane of contact where the earth catches the body.
Slowly lengthen and deepen a breath. Bringing movement back into our fingertips, back into our toes. And on your next inhalation, let's take the arms, reach back, draw the legs together. Reach out to the heels, taking one last final stretch here. And as we exhale, draw the knees in, wrap the arms around the legs, give yourself a big hug. Gently rocking from side to side. Good. We'll very carefully roll all the way over to our right side. Yogis, take your time using your top arm, guiding yourself back up to seated. Yeah, grab your support. Let's sit tall. Let's place the right hand over the belly, left hand over the heart. Bowing our heads in gratitude. And once again, all together, take a deep breath in. Sigh it all out. Joining the palms together in front of the heart. Thank you all for sharing your time with me this morning. Thank you all for logging on and sharing your practice with me and your community. Thank you for your dedication to this practice. And of course, thank you all again for your support. May this practice continue to serve and support you throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of your week. Namaste.